Hey, how's it going, guys? Well, we were supposed to have a live stream today with me and Chucking Steel, but we seem to be having some kind of issue. I can't get the stream to invite him for some reason. I don't know what the problem is or why it's causing me these issues, but it is what it is, man. So I apologize for that. Chuck and Steel, I was really looking forward to this. This would have been freaking awesome. Well, I'll have to go through it again pretty soon and do some tests and see what we can come up with to get this situation solved. But it was kept on asking me for some kind of program. I tried to stream it and it wouldn't work. So going live like this is going to have to be the deal. I know, bro. Sling and Steel, I've got the same face. Look, just got to put a little pinch on that, man. Oh, man. Why won't it work? Come on. I don't know. I don't know. All right. I'll have to let this one go. It's pissing me off a little bit. But anyway, so I guess we could sit down here and chat. I hope you guys will direct some questions to Chuck and Steel. We're going to see if we can get this figured out by next weekend, and we can do another one, get another one set up and figure it out. So we'll have both of us on here chatting, and we're wondering what you guys would think about if it's possible we could figure it out, that we could do a like an interview. We'll pick one of you guys and we'll do an interview. See what we'll talk about slings, have some questions for you guys and all that stuff. But we've got an idea and we're trying to go with it. We'll see if we can get it to work out. But we'll have to figure out how to set up this thing properly because I can't invite people back in anymore. I don't know why. Anyway, so what's everybody shooting? Yeah, we might have to go through Skype and find a way to save it or something. But I used to get involved in one of these things in the bushcraft deal back in the day, and we were able to talk with a group of us, and it was pretty cool. It was on what the hell was his name? Anyway, I can't remember his channel anymore, but he used to work out great. But now now it doesn't seem to be working out. How's that AXIOMX treating you? Sorry, guys. I don't know what time it is in your area, but it's beer time for me. So I'm going to show you what I got going on today. I've got this little beauty. It's a blueberry beer. And I got this guy here, which is a milkshake IPA. All right. Yeah, we can link Skype up with YouTube. I think we did it through I think we did it through Google Hangouts last time, when we were doing this before, because there was one point where we had 10 of us on the screen at the same time. It was pretty neat. Anyway, what do you guys say, blueberry or IPA first? Let me know. Too slow. Here we go. Oh, wow, that's nice. That's a winner right there. Yep. Don't worry. That IPA is not far behind, let me tell you. Hey, Tim, how's it going, buddy? Oh, you got a bulbul too? Man, you're all set up now. You got all kinds of good stuff. I did some shooting with that one that you made me. The Falcon, I think you called it. You did great work here, bro. It's a nice little frame. Had some fun shooting some clays with it today. Shot a bit of a video. Awesome stuff, dude. Well, one of my favorite IPAs is actually this one, but there's another one that comes out that's from another company. This one's called Vox Pop. I don't know if you guys have this in your area or not, but we have another one too that's actually very, very good. It's my first time trying this blueberry guy. Blueberry guy's pretty good too. Not an IPA though. I don't know what the hell this is. It's all in French. How's the light? Is that better? Hey, you saw that catch box? I guess you picked it up. Hey, my son's in the chat. Say hi to Logan Kicks. What's up, dude? Yeah, I'll tell you, man. That catch box or catch bag target thingy, it's freaking awesome. I've been looking for something that I could be able to go out and actually do some shooting with it. I'm going to be releasing that video to everybody on Wednesday, but I gave everybody a sneak peek in the in Facebook. So Wednesday, I'll be releasing that video for everybody. Unless you follow me on Facebook, you can swing on over there real quick and check it out. But let me tell you, that catch bag target thing is freaking awesome. And they're actually Steers wild slings. They're also making some slingshots and some nice lanyards and everything too. And when I saw that on the in one of the groups, I'm like, oh my god, I need to get one of these. Taking those box catch box and folding them down and making sure they stay like that, it's a real pain in the ass. This one, I can pull it out of a backpack, tie it up onto a tree, and I'm good to go. There's no messing around. And actually, the way I've got it set up for the target, I'll be able to switch off targets and all kinds of stuff for that with no problem. I think the only thing that I can't do in that thing is shoot cans because I'm afraid that the can will shake into the side of it and cut it. But that's it. I'm still pretty bad with my dominant eye, but I'm learning. You're on your way, bro. Yeah, Casey. The trash can thing. I almost bought one to do it, but I actually got that water barrel thing there for like $20, and the plastic on that thing is like pretty much impregnable. That's why I started shooting at that thing. I've got many hits dinging off the sides in that thing, and it just keeps coming, no problem. Yeah, that recurve is a very actually I got it right here. Want to talk about that a little bit. Now, this little guy, I don't usually go berserk over a frame without actually shooting it a whole bunch. This one right out of the box, started shooting it. It felt like I've been shooting this thing for years, and I've done a crap load of shooting with this thing so far, and I'm in love. This is one of the nicest frames, best fitting, most comfortable frames, controllable frames I've shot in a long time. Bill Hayes really knows what he's doing. What are we talking about? The Catchbox Chucking Steel? How much are they going to cost? I think I paid £24 for it. £24, and the shipping took 1 week to get to my house. 1 week. She shipped it out there, and it was like, bam, it was here real quick. And the shipping wasn't bad either. Hey, Greg, how's it going, buddy? What's up, bro? How you doing? Hey, we're gonna have to set up a date. We're gonna get together, have a couple of pops, and shoot some cans. Are you down? Oh, I'm telling you, if any of you guys are out in the market looking for one, head on over to Pocket Predator and get yourself one of these. He's got two models. He's got the OTT version and he's got the universal fork version, where you can actually set your forks OTT or TTF, and it comes with clips. So it's something to think about if you're in the market for a new frame. A hot sauce ship? What? That's crazy. I'd love to get my hands on something like that. Ooh. Cool is we'll have to shoot a message back and forth, and we'll see when we can figure it out. I'm going in next, not this Monday coming, but next Monday for my eyeballs. Then I have to lay low for 2 weeks, but then after that, we'll set it up, dude. What would I recommend? Wasp Enzo or Scout LT for pinch grip? Scout LT all day when it comes to pinch grip. The Wasp one is definitely a great frame, but it's set up for a thumb brace. Definitely a thumb brace, and the Scout LT is great for both. All right. Oh, you got. Oh man, Simon, you ended up ordering one. You're going to be happy with it, brother. Which fork width did you get? The 4-inch or the 3.5? Hey, brother K, what's going on, man? We were hoping to get a live stream going to get it all worked out with Chucking Steel and I, but for some reason they won't let me add him. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is, I guess, until we figure it out. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Saltwater lure fishing's in the house. How's that frame treating you there, bud? I'm glad you're enjoying the live streams. I'm hoping to get a few more done. We'll do a little bit more, and then if the plan that Chuck and Steel and I have in mind, we're going to be able to get all of you guys. We're going to be able to get you guys kind of involved. You know, from week to week, we're hoping to have Chuck and Steel and I live at the same time, and we'll be able to start interviewing some of you guys, asking you questions and all kinds of stuff, talking about all things slingshots, and a Q&A, of course, from anybody else who's interested in chatting with us. Good evening, Mr. Mark. Yeah, Zach, you're right, and I'm a bit of a tech phobe myself. Pardon me, I can light a fire with a beer with my beard and drink a beer with the best of them, but when it comes to computers, I'm a mess. What do we got here? Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, bud. Yeah, cross-eyed dominant, left-handed, right-eyed dominant, just learned my right hand. Whew. And you know what? It's actually kind of funny because the when I ordered my Pocket Predator recurve, a lot of times when I order from the U.S., I find things take a long time to come here. It actually wasn't so bad. I don't know. I can't remember exactly where Bill ships his stuff out of, but it came pretty quick, and I was shooting it in no time. So I'm very happy with that slingshot. I'm telling you. 112 frames, Tim. You have a problem, my friend. A problem I wish I had. 112 frames. Holy smokes. Yeah, I agree, man. It'd be cool to have some makers on there chatting with them, some shooters chatting with them. All things slingshots would be great. Oh. I break down and upload my hunting vids, but YouTube won't let me. Any advice? What's happening with your videos when you're shooting when you're doing these videos, the hunting videos? What's the issue? Are they not allowing them up? Are they getting blocked? Is somebody reporting them? Or yeah, what's the deal? What's the deal? No, I haven't seen Sing writes here. Love your videos and you shoot catapults with very accurately. I live in the UK. Have you seen Gamekeeper John's new range of ghost catapults? No, I haven't. I'll have to go and check them out. Well, what's the deal? What's special about them? What's different about these catapults? If they keep getting reported, then pretty much you have some. Pretty much you have some PETA animal loving person that doesn't understand the whole thing about hunting, and they're reporting you. Unfortunately, getting around that will be very different. You could try putting a warning at the beginning of your video, basically saying that if you're not interested in these type of videos, please go away type thing. And hopefully they'll get the picture and not bust you for it. I had to delete one of my videos too, where I actually cleaned a fish in it. I did a catch and cook while I was fishing, and I had a bunch of people tear me a new one for killing a fish, not catch and release, and somebody did the same thing. I didn't get a strike or anything, but they made me take my video down because it was graphic. I was gutting a trout. Yep. Did you miss the giveaway? No, you didn't. I'm going to be doing that today. Actually, we're mentioning who the winner is today. I gotta actually. We can probably do that right about now. Actually, I'm gonna go on to the. I gotta go get the video for the giveaway on Parker's channel. All right, we're gonna set this up right now and get this done. We don't have to worry about it no more. High density plastic material. Oh, that's good. There we go. Found Parker's channel. Oh, Parker's one person away from 100 subs. I was really hoping to get him to 100 before this would end. Anyway, okay, let's get the link. All right, let's see what YouTube's got to say. Not YouTube. Get out of here. YouTube random comment picker. All right. Now, hopefully, what do we got going on here? Yeah. All right. Let's find one here. YouTube random comment picker. We're going to pick a winner. All right. Whoa. Fetch. Pick a winner. All right. The winner is. Can you see that? No, you can't. But the winner is Evo Mitch 81. That's Evo Mitch 81 is the big winner. If anybody knows him, tell him to reach out to me with his details and address. But the whole trick is ATO sent me. Great shooting, mate. That's what he wrote. Evo Mitch 81. So if I don't hear anything from Mr. Evo Mitch 81 in the next 7 days, we'll have to do this again and pick another winner. All right. So what have I missed here? Yeah, the HDPE frames. I know a lot of people talk crap about these little plastic primitive frames, but I'm telling you, I've got a couple of them. I sent one of them to Tim, the CC4 from Nick Hagerty, I've got a another one, the HMH 90 from Nick Hagerty, and I've got a couple of others just lying around from Wasp, from Simple Shot, the Dead Ringer, I think it's called. I got a whole bunch of these guys lying around, and let me tell you, they shoot just as good as $100 slingshot. Maybe they're not as pretty, maybe they're made out of plastic, I don't know, but they're great stuff. Yeah, such a disappointment. I was really hoping to be able to get this thing going. We're gonna have Chucking Steel, me, chatting, having answered questions, and it would have been cool. We'll have to figure it out. Hey, Chris, how's it going? You know, when I saw that tagging challenge thing that Parker was doing, I remember about I guess it was 2016 on my bushcraft channel. There was this guy named Sarge Vinning. I was sitting probably around 300 subscribers, and this guy had been watching my channel for a little while. He decided, oh, I'm going to help this guy out. He did a video very similar to this. He didn't do a giveaway for me, but he really put my name out there. And by the time the 3 weeks were up, I was almost at 1,000 because of that, man. And the whole reason for me doing this, I don't know Parker at all. We've had a couple of comments go back and forth between the channels since this happened, but I was just trying to pay it forward. Seems like a good kid, passionate about shooting, and we just got to show. I just wanted to show him what the slingshot community was like. We take care of each other, bunch of awesome people, and that's what I was hoping for. I don't know what StreamYards is. I have to figure out all this stuff because I used to have a super chat thing in here where I was able to talk with a bunch of people, but now I can't find it anymore for some reason. I don't know what's happened. I cannot tell you if I think that the Axiom X is worth the price tag. I haven't shot it yet. But there are other frames that I've paid for that are around the same price tag. And I mean, if it fits and I shoot it well and I like the way it feels and looks, then yeah, it's going to be worth it. I've had some other frames that I've paid similar amounts to it, and I held it in my hand and hated it. So that's it's all something, right? Hey, Jeep 4x4. What didn't you like about the Axiom X? I'm curious. Need some help. When I got fork, just always at the bottom fork. Use half butterfly. Any suggestions? What goes wrong? Well, Mr. McDee's, if you're talking butterfly shooting, Chucking Steel's your man. Let me tell you, that guy's a ninja at butterfly. He can sort you out, I'm sure. Dude, you got three of the recurve rangers. I got one, and I don't blame you at all. I would definitely get my hands on one of those too. Man, this beer smells good. what are my thoughts on Pro Shop catapults? I only own one. It's the Titan. It's really comfortable. It sucks to shoot in the cold. It freezes up your hand real quick, but it's really comfortable. I don't know. I don't find it. It's pretty heavy, but not excessively heavy. Not like Evo heavy, but it's still pretty heavy, and it's a big chunk of aluminum, right? So it's but I don't know. I don't know what I really think about them. Really, the one that I got from the Titan that I got is a great frame. I love shooting it. It's just that it's a little bit on the small side for me. It's at that 85 millimeter. When if that would have been 90, like the medium Titan Hunter I'm using, I would have loved it. Chris Graft. You looked into my channel because of my anchor point and draw channel. I watched your technique and have been able to fine tune mine to help my anchors. Oh man, that's cool. I'm glad it helped you out, dude. Yeah, ATO, do I have a Bobo? Nope, I don't have that. I don't have that one yet. I'm not really much into the pinch grip style frames. I'm more of a thumb brace guy. I probably could shoot it that way, but I haven't tried that one yet. Hammer XT. I guess that's from Simple Shot. I've never tried that one. Not yet. I've seen other guys. Different fishing channel using screen yards for multiple people on screen. Seems good. All right, I'm gonna look into that over the week next week and see if we can get one of these going live again and have multiple people on here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tim, what's my favorite prime fork frame? I think I have it right here. This one right here is my favorite. This is a Beagle Custom, the version 1 that was made for me by Andre. There isn't a frame, I think out of all my frames, this is definitely my favorite prime fork frame and maybe my favorite frame, period. Actually, I love the way it looks, the way it feels, the way it shoots. I love everything about this frame. Yep, it's got the nice yellow liners inside there. It's kind of like a bumblebee. Puts a good stinging on anything it shoots at. Love this thing. Oh, nice. When I first saw the Bobo, actually, it looked like it was designed to shoot. Looked like it was designed to shoot pinch grip. But if you're shooting it thumb brace, no problem. Then maybe I should give that one a try too. Yeah, you know what, Casey? Everybody wants to try a sniper sling frame, and you just can't get them. They're sold out all the time. I don't know what the deal is. I know that that Min's got a few guys setting up making these frames, and I think they're just pretty much overwhelmed at this point. But to find somebody to be able to make the frames at this high quality that they make them at, it's going to be very difficult. So they can't just pull anybody in off the street to make these things. If you can get your hands on one, it's absolutely worth the wait. The S Robin is one of the most beautiful frames I've ever had the pleasure to shoot. S Robin short. I have the original too. I have the S Robin G3 is the one I have. Great frame. Yeah, the PFX2. Ooh, buddy. It's another great one. You know, recently I've been seeing these guys shooting these slingshot rifles, or what do they call them? There's another name for them. There's really, really long things, starships or something like that. Holy smokes, man! I think that thing's crazy. That's kind of stuff that gets you shot by the police. Yeah, there's a few of the sniper sling frames that I've seen before that I really, really like. That the the S Ghost. There's I think that's the one that looks like a skull or something like that. There's the sign on I want to get my hands on. He has a new one. I can't remember. It kind of looks like the Raptor, but it's only in TTF. I was hoping he can make one in OTT, and I'll be all over that thing. Great looking frame. So Greg says he put some S Robins up this week. I had to choose between a caddy or the brakes for the car. So it was a tough one. So, Greg, I guess you're walking to work for the next couple of weeks. Is that what's happening? Yeah. Yeah. You're sitting out there showing some leg with the thumb out, trying to get to where you got to go because you got a new caddy. Oh, man. Has anyone tried the Bone Grip by Terry Bones Taylor? Well, listen here, Riley. I think you should probably send a link down here somewhere so we can find out where we're gonna go, where we're gonna get our hands on one of these. I've never heard of this guy or that frame, but it sounds pretty cool. Oh, dude, I didn't know that. That's awesome, man. Sniper Sling is the bomb. I'm telling you. I've been a big fan of his and a supporter for the longest time. We have no business relationship at all, so for between me and him, uh, I don't know what to say, man. I'm sold on Sniper Sling stuff. Not only is the shipping pretty fast. I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's coming from China, but the shipping's really fast. The quality is outstanding on everything. I can't complain at all. So congrats, man. He couldn't have picked a better guy either, Chucking Steel. Slingshot Warrior, have I ever shot other projectile weapons like crossbows? I've shot. I have I have a compound bow, and I have a Samick Sage recurve. I also used to shoot a lot of rifle and handgun back in the day, but I don't deal with guns anymore. Hey, brother K, have you done a video on that bone grip yet? Maybe I've seen it already and I just didn't realize. Yep, Sniper Sling is a Chinese company, I believe. Yep, I have to say, you'll be hard pressed to find the quality that you're going to get from men over in China than anywhere else in the world. Good luck trying to find something made better than what you're going to get from him. Hey, Fork Shooter, what's going on, brother? Which bands did you get from Sniper Sling? The yellow or the black? And what size? What thickness? I'll find it, brother K. Need to get me a bubble. I've had my eye on it for a while. I haven't pulled the trigger on it just yet. Recently got the S rattle. Oh yeah. I think that's the one. Is the S Rattle the one that kind of looks like the look kind of similar to the Raptor? I think that's the one. Yep. Min is a very kind, very helpful guy. He's an honorable dude, and I wish him nothing but success. Every interaction I've had with Sniper Sling has been fantastic. Yeah, I actually have a brand new um I have a brand new compound bow. It's the Diamond Archery. Shit, I can't remember the name of it anymore. But it's 70-pound pull, and I'm hoping to get on some turkeys this spring once the season opens up. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to be doing videos on that stuff too, as long as I can find a nice good spot to get set up. Finding hunting areas is pretty difficult around here, but once I get my eye fixed, I'm going to take my bow over to the club, get it all sighted in, ready to go, and then it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. Oh, nice. Yep. I'm telling you, Sniper Sling for me too. I agree 100%. It's pretty much the cream of the crop when we're talking quality. There's very few other companies I think out there that put out all these high quality stuff like they do. Yeah, the that little black catch box you see me shooting on top of my barrel. That one actually is from Sniper Sling too. I've put I don't know somewhere around 10,000 shots into that thing so far, and I'm not being nice to it. And there's not a scratch, nick, a dent, not a loose thread on it anywhere. The only other good one I've ever bought in my life was from GZK. That one was pretty good too. But I've bought in three others that never even made it through a couple hundred shots, and they already started to tear, and I had pass throughs and all kinds of stuff. I highly recommend those catch boxes from Sniper Sling. You know what, Chucking Steel? Um, it's cool. It's cool that you have that mentality, but just keep in mind if anybody is trying to get you to review something where they don't want you to give your honest opinion, just refuse. That's what I do. I'm going to give my honest opinion on it. I know. Back when I had my bushcraft channel, some guys from GearBest contacted me and they wanted me to review a hammock. And when I got this hammock down, I had it all set up. I hopped into the thing. It was an absolute piece of shit. And let me tell you, I did not hold back. I told him everything I had to say about it. He was upset about it. Wanted me to pull the thing down. People people attacked me on my channel saying that I'm trying to ruin the guy's business. It's not the case, but they were selling these hammocks, single person hammock, for $15 or $16, and I was just like, you know what? It's not even worth the $16. Piece of shit. Forget it. And anyway, people got all up in my business because of it. But my personal opinion, we'll call it, is if I'm doing reviews, you guys are looking at me to see what I think about something. I'm not a salesman. I'm not getting a cut. Even if I get the slingshot for free, I'm still gonna say my piece. If I like it, it's good. If I don't like it, it's bad. If it's half good, half bad, well, you're gonna know about it. If the guy doesn't want me to put the video up, then and he wants me to give him a two thumbs up on everything, I'm not your guy. Go find somebody else. Yeah, me too. I believe in Sniper Sling's products 100%. You'll never hear me bash anything. I've never gotten anything from them that I can even nitpick. It's crazy. Their bands are awesome. Their their accessories for targets are awesome. their slingshots are incredible. They're at another level. So I don't know. I have nothing to say about about them. Yeah, correspondence is great. Everything's good all the way around. Where do I get my spinning targets from? All my flippers, all my spinners, I've tried a whole bunch of different ones. If you're looking for the best spinners on the market, you get them from Wasp. Best ones, hands down. I've had a bunch of the other ones, those little plastic ones with a little knob on the end from China. And when you're shooting those in the cold, they break. If you put too many hits on them, they break. They all claim to take 5,000 shots. No way. The only ones I could say that actually take that kind of beating and keep on ticking are the Wasp ones. I was testing Sniper Sling Black, shooting at 326 feet per second, ripping it at those things. They started the cup. They didn't break. Kept on flipping around, spinning around, hitting the 2.5 millimeter one all the way up to the 8 centimeter one. I've had them both for almost a year and a half now, putting a savage beating on them, and they're still going strong. Not any of them are ready to break. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. But as for the reviews, a lot of the stuff that I check out, it's all stuff that I'm interested in. There are some things that are kind of hard to review. Like for example, that catch box that I just did the video of. It's actually kind of hard to do a video on a catch box, but I wanted you guys to see that thing because that thing is a game changer. It's like seriously, if you got this thing tucked into a bag, you hit out into the woods, you literally just lift it up. The bottom part rolls down. You tie the two strings on, and that's it. You're shooting. You're shooting like a champ. Yeah, Riley. Now let's talk high-end catapults. Has anybody tried the Romani custom catapults? Well, I've been dying for one of his frames. I can't remember what it's called. It's the Raptor Juvenile or something like that. It's right around my my specs that I wanted to try. I've been wanting to try a Raptor for a while. I've heard good things about them, but the price is just what keeps me out. John Jeffries too. He's another one that makes beautiful frames. That Mustang is like his flagship frame. It's an awesome looking thing. But some of these custom frames are just obscenely expensive. Like to pay 200 pounds for a slingshot. That's like that'll be like $450 for me delivered here. The cheapest car I've ever bought in my life was $500. So do the math on that. I don't know if I could pay. I don't know if I could pay that much for a slingshot. Riley, are you do you follow me on Facebook? If you do, I released a video, a sneak peek video on Facebook that will be released on Wednesday this week of a new catch box or catch bag that's made by Steers Wild Slings. Head on over to my Facebook page, check it out. You can't go wrong. I'm telling you, this thing is freaking awesome. Oh, is that right? Because I had asked a question one time. He did a video on. I asked him how much it would cost. I sent him a message, and it was like 200 pounds or something like that. I'm like, nope, nope, that ain't happening. But $140, that's very reasonable for something his quality that he does. I guess it depends on the materials. I don't know. How long have I had the new catch box? I've had it for about 3 days now. I've put about I put about 400, 500, 550 shots through it so far, and it's not a scratch, not a nick, nothing. What's my most expensive slingshot? That's a good question. I think the one I paid the most for out of all of them was this one. This is my Casper. I think this is the most expensive one I own. Can't remember what I paid for it though. But I think it was one of my most expensive slingshot. Yeah, I think it was 140 or 145 bucks actually. I think I paid for the Casper. Hi ATO. Is the pattern of the slingshot handle can make a difference in performance? They were wide, curved, and some of them was tapered, etc. I think all all slingshot patterns, all slingshot designs, all of these things actually make a difference, but not for everybody. This is the thing: is that just for an example, you may grab a slingshot like this and be like, you know what, I don't find it comfortable. But somebody who likes shooting offset frames will pick it up and it'll feel good in their hand and they'll actually shoot it better. So it really depends on the person, on on where it is. Like for example, the Casper, absolutely great frame, shoots wonderful. I like everything about it, but actually shooting the Wasp Venator is actually more comfortable in my hand than that frame is, and they're very similar, both offset frames. I hope that this kind of helps, but really it comes down to um, your anchor point, how your whole setup fits, how it feels in your hand, what kind of stability it has for you, if it actually fits your hand, if it's too small, too big, that kind of thing. Really, it's a personal question. Future target. Hey, what did you order? You said you just ordered two. You didn't order two Raptors, did you? Say, what? 165 for my PFX2. That's a lot of slingshot, though, boy. Let me tell you, PFX2 is one of my favorites from Prime Fork. Probably my one right behind this guy when it comes to Prime Fork frames. What do I think of the SS4? I think the SS4 is a nice frame. Um, I don't know what to say. I think it's a decent frame. I have two models of it. I have the GZK model, and I had the SS4 from Nick Hagerty, which I just sent off to somebody else. I hope they enjoy it. But I'm not a TTF guy. But in as far as through the forks frames go, I mean it's pretty nice. I'll probably be looking to maybe give away my SS4 from GZK at some point. I'll put that in a giveaway or something at some point. But I don't shoot it that often. There's only two frames that I like in TTF, and that's my Hammer Pro and my Crazy Power Mini. Shamshir is beautiful. Yeah, it is. I think the S Robin was like 145 bucks too, something around there, around that price. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Greg only shoots Yeah, he only shoots the SS4. He has two of them and loves them. They're great frames. I'm just not an OTT shooter, so that's that. Sorry, a TTF shooter. Did you get the Greg? Did you get the one with the blue scales on it, or did you get the one that looks like they stole the piece of Beetlejuice's shirt there with all the black and white stripes? That's the one I got. Dude, the Natty's great. I did a little bit of shooting today. I'm trying to see if I have enough footage to do a video on it. But you did a great job, man. Hey, take a look at this, guys. This is a little Natty that Tim Henry made for me. Look at that. He did an excellent job. This is the Falcon, I believe, right, Tim? Look at that. Got out and did some shooting with this today. I have it set up with 0.48 100% bands, and had a blast with some clays out there today. All right, everybody listen to what Jordan's saying here. He said, if you want a sniper sling frame, email them to get on the wait list. Yes, once they are finished building, the ones that they have, I guess they'll make you one or whatever it is. But this is exactly what I did too for my S Robin. I ended up shooting them a message saying, hey guys, I've been trying to buy one of these for the longest time, but it keeps on getting, every time I go there, it's sold out. Min shot me a message. I'm going to be releasing 10 on this date. Get on board, and we'll make it happen. And I did. That's the only reason why I was able to get one. Oh, that's good. Utah Raptors from Pro Shot. Tim's a great builder. Yeah. Yeah, I'm amazed by this, man. Tim did an amazing job on this frame. And I'm telling you, Tim, the best thing about this frame is how it holds. It's so comfortable. And it locks your hand in. It's very stable for a super light frame the way it is. You did a great job. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't know if the Romany if the RCC catapults are coming down in price, then I should probably check them out. Chris Edwards, you're gonna like this frame, man. Tim's doing some great work. Talk to Tim. He's in the chat. I think the best way to get a hold of him probably is through Facebook. But if you want to get one of those, he's your man. What's my favorite sniper sling frame? Well, so far the only one I could speak for is the S Robin, but it's kind of hard to beat that frame. That thing's a piece of art. You know what? I have a few. I have the S Universe, I have the S Robin, and I have the S Punisher. All three of them shoot fine. The S Universe, it's made out of little bits of an epoxy of what do you call that? Carbon fiber. It's a really cool looking frame, super light, and you can pretty much put it anywhere in any pocket or anything. It's a nice little frame. Hey Tim, is there another way that Stacy can get a hold of you for a frame? Have I ventured into pickle forks? I have one. It is it's a little green monster from Wasp. I tried shooting it. I hit myself in the face twice and had a really nasty fork hit. So yeah, I put it back on the shelf, and we'll mess with that thing another day when I'm feeling more brave. But yeah, pickle forks. I can't seem to shoot with my short draw. I have to shoot full butterfly, and then I have some luck with it. But I'll have to do some more practicing with that one, I guess. Yeah, he is awesome. I've been following him on his on the RCC channel for quite a long time now. He's one of the first channels I ever found when I got into slingshots, and he's a legit dude and hell of a shooter too. He does great work. Don't get me wrong. I think Romy is one of the best builders in the world. But when you buy from friends from a guy that makes a living on making them, they will always be. Yeah. Kind of, I guess. Whenever you're picking one of those guys up, he's got the name behind him too. He's pretty much pretty much a legend over in the UK, I'd imagine. So he can pretty much charge whatever he wants. But I will give RCC this. So when you look at any of his frames on any of these videos, they look absolutely flawless. He does amazing work. Yeah, whenever I was shooting with my pickle fork, I'd always give my when I'm doing like 3/4, I'd always give it a little bit of a speed bump on my thumb, and I never have to worry about it at all. And I actually thought it was going to cause an issue with my aim, but it didn't. It didn't at all. Oh, buddy, Jordan, you're causing me problems, bro. Now I'm gonna have to check this out. All right, let's see what you're talking here. See what kind of crazy talk's going on back there. Yeah, what's the one he was talking about? Let's see if we can find it. Ah, there it is. Yeah, it's the S Rattle. Oh, and they're in stock, but it's TTF. I need an OTT one. Min, if you're watching, bro, you got to make it happen. S Rattle, OTT. Get on it, bro. But also the S Flame too looks pretty nice. That one's sold out as well. Man, the S Rattle's tempting. No, I gotta put this down. Okay, no more looking at that. No more looking at that. Jordan, you're gonna get me in trouble. Chris Graffin is the guy with the Titan Hunter, Catapult Carnage. And if you ever want to get one from him, just shoot him a message on Facebook or Instagram, and he'll set you up good. I don't know. I just closed it. It was just going to get me in trouble. I don't know. I don't know if the Ghost, the G2, is still available or not. Yeah, the Titans are probably they're in my top three. I got the medium Titan here. It's got a 90 millimeter fork width, and I absolutely love it. One of my favorite frames by far. Actually, it's right on par with my Beagle from Prime Fork. Can't go wrong. Really can't go wrong. Yeah. Yeah, chucking that 150 bucks, $150 for a slingshot, and it's like I don't know, like $30,000 worth of divorce. So I think I'll just I'll play my cards right on this one. You know what? What makes this whole group awesome is that every single person that's in it, every single one of them pops in. You know that I gotta say it's just awesome how the slingshot community is so friendly and helping, helpful with each other, and yeah, it's just awesome. Oh wow! Actually, there are some fantastic shooters here, absolutely, and actually two of the guys, some of the two best long distance shooters I've ever seen, are in this chat right now, and that's Brother K and Chucking Steel. Incredible, incredible. Some of the shots that these guys pull off. I love watching them. And it challenges me to get out and start shooting these long shots too, to try to get better at it. Because man, just I don't know if you guys saw that groundhog shot that Chuck and Steele did a while back there, but it was like 70 yards, something crazy like that. Amazing stuff. Don't make me blush. Hey, bro, it's true. It's true. Hitting that little 30 millimeter bead from 20, 30 yards out, it's just savage. Getting that in 5 shots, 3 shots, 2 shots. Amazing stuff. Have I tried the .65 Shishu band? Yep, I did try it, but it was really, really cold outside. And the Shishu bands in the cold are absolute shit. They're really bad. I don't know. I don't know if you're shooting them at in weather like in summertime. Apparently, they're really, really good, but they are not a cold weather band. You would for me to throw um, point like 9.5 steel at any kind of distance at any speed, I'd have to make a stupid taper like a 25 to 20 or 30 to 20, 25, something like this to get any kind of decent speed out of it in the cold. They're really not good in the cold. I am going to do a test on them though in as soon as the weather warms up, gets to be around I guess 15 degrees or so. I'm going to go out and start testing the Shishu bands. I've got the 0.85, I've got 0.65, I have 0.8. I think that's it. But I'll be testing those out once the warmer weather comes. I tried shooting them in the backyard, and I was having a hard time putting them through regular cans. So yeah, we'll wait until summer. Oh, chat's moving too quick. See if we can clear this up a little bit here. There we go. Oh, perfect. That makes it easier, Matthew. Chris Edwards, I think his most impressive shot was a card cut from like 100 feet or something like that I've seen. Amazing stuff. Okay. Some of my favorites. Thanks, Matthew. Has anybody shot the wasp stinger with clips? I haven't even heard of this one yet. Okay, I'm shooting 22 to 12. Actually, Connor, I've been shooting tapers from 22 to 12 recently too, with 8 mil steel and 9.5, depending on the thickness of the band. But it's a really nice taper. I'm actually thinking about. I used to shoot 24 to 12, but I found the 24 was a little bit too heavy on the 12 side for longevity. Although I got crazy speed with it, but I've been shooting 22 to 12 lately, and it seemed to have dropped the draw weight a little bit, and I got a little bit of extra longevity out of the pouch end, and they seem to be still shooting pretty fast. I'm gonna continue to do my test though at 24 to 12, but when I do my regular shooting, seems the 22 to 12 seems to be it for me. Yeah, I gotta tell you, Riley, you're probably right on that. I'm not a BSB fan at all. But the GZK bands are some of the best lasting bands there is, and Simple Shot 2 actually is usually pretty good. Tan coyote hides, gloves or hats. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I can't do any more slingshots for a little while. I do have some coming in though from Prime Fork. I've got a very, very nice frame coming that I'm going to be doing a review on. As soon as it lands, I'm going to get outside, start shooting with it, and then I'm hoping to get back in the woods soon. The only thing is, at this time of year where I go, it's a little bit on the dangerous side. Hold on a second. There's a lot of 4x4 tracks that get frozen on the top. And a few years back, I was out there walking through the woods, and I was walking on one of those, and I fell through the ice. It was like -5 outside. I went right up into my armpits. I had to pull my neck knife out and pulled myself up out of the ice, and then basically got a fire started, warmed up my clothes, dried off, and then spent the rest of the day out there like a freaking savage. But I don't want to have that happen again, because luckily I had somebody with me. They were able to take some of my gear, but I had to climb out of the hole, and it was a really nasty mess. So I'm hoping that within the next couple of weeks, at least those parts will be melted down, so I'll be able to see where I'm walking and find a safe spot, and then I'll be able to get out, do some shooting, and possibly some cooking would be nice. Maybe a nice little bushcraft breakfast and shoot, with some black pudding, eggs, and bacon. Might sound pretty good to me. Yes, I do. Actually, Connor, that's a very interesting question. Connor asked, do I find that TTF and OTT are different on anchor points, even with the same fork gap? Depending on the slingshot, yeah. I shoot a Hammer Pro often, and when I shoot my Titan, for example, I always take my thumbnail and I put it right on the tip of my cheekbone, and then I rock it down just so my thumb kind of lines up along the side for my anchor point, and then I shoot. For the Hammer Pro, for some reason, I have to come in right beside my nose, so I got to put the side of my thumb where I normally put my thumb. I have to bring it in. That could be because of the fork length, that they're a little bit on the shorter side and the ball is passing in, when an OTT frame would be coming off the side. But for some reason, I have to adjust. Chris, okay, that stupid bottle cap thing that I was trying to do? I have 2 fail videos trying to hit that stupid thing. So I've actually done that trick twice now, off camera while I was practicing it, to make sure that I can do it. So basically, for those of you who haven't seen those videos, I take two Coke caps and I stack them on top of each other. And I take my first shot, I knock the top one off, and I take my second shot and I knock the bottom one off. I've completed this stupid trick shot 3 times off camera while practicing. And then when I try to get the camera rolling to get this freaking video done, I can't. Every time I do it, I screw up, and then my eye went to shit, so then I can't see anything anymore. But this is the bane of my existence. And I'm telling you, once my eye is fixed, the first thing I'm doing is getting that freaking video on film so I can show you guys that it can be done. Yeah, it's so frustrating, that stupid trick. Riley, one thing I will suggest is when you're setting up your just check out when you're setting up your bands, that when you stretch out, like, I don't know if you use a band taper jig or a band tying jig or whatever it is, but when you stretch out that band, don't stretch it up to its max. Because I had a problem at one point where I was stretching out my bands too much. I was actually exceeding the max elongation of that 1 centimeter. So when I was tying it up, it stayed super tight, and the media that I was using to tie up my bands was actually cutting into my bands because that was stretched too far. Try to reduce the length that you're stretching it. Now I don't even use that little lever to stretch it out. I just set up my thing so like when I stretch it out, I pretty much double it, and then I tie it good and tight, and then I don't worry about it, and my bands last a lot longer. So give that a try and see if it helps you out. Yeah, Special K. He is special, man. I'm telling you. Great weight. Lasting forever, extremely fast. Nice. Yeah, chuck and steel. I'll do the same thing. I'll take like a centimeter, I'll stretch it to double, and then I'll tie it up, and that's about it. Works out great for me, and I've actually gotten better band life out of it too since I've started doing that. Yeah, Matt asked me, he says, "Hi, Mark. I'm not as accurate braced as pinch grip. Does this affect you?" It does, but in the opposite way. When I shoot pinch grip, see if I can fake it with this thing here, but when I shoot pinch grip, I find it puts my wrist at a funny cocked angle where I can lock it in nice. Let's see if I have another one here I can use. Yeah, this will probably be a better thing. So when I'm holding it, you can see I kind of like, if I hold it with my wrist straight, it causes me a problem. I always have to flex my wrist, and I find it a little bit uncomfortable, and it causes me a little bit of issues. When I shoot braced, my braced are stacked up on top of each other nice, and I've got a more of a relaxed wrist position. But for me, the issue, when I'm shooting, pardon me, man, beer's working. Yeah, for me, when I'm shooting a pinch grip, I find I have to put my wrist at a funny angle, and I have to flex my wrist all the time. Not comfortable. And I actually shoot better at a braced position. But to each their own, right? If you're shooting better with a pinch grip, go for it. Hey Matthew, where are you from, man? Are you out in the UK? Hope they don't do that here. That'll be crazy. Slingshots of firearms. I don't think that'll happen. I'd be very surprised. I know for us up here in Canada, I think anything that goes over a certain feet per second, I think it's like 400 feet per second or something like that, like for air rifles and stuff. I think the max speed I think I'm allowed to buy without a license is like 450 feet per second or something like that. Something like that. Yeah. Just to add on to what Chucking Steel's saying here, he gets many shots from his band sets, 800 to 1,000 shots, because he doesn't max them out. Now I know everybody all the time is concerned about speed, and when I'm doing these speed tests, I want you guys to understand and know that maxing out your bands is going to kill your bands real fast. You can get anywhere from 50 to 200 shots with them, and that's pretty much it on a maxed out band set. By adding a centimeter or two to your band length will make a huge difference in your band longevity, and it won't knock down your speed so much. If you're getting anywhere over 250 feet per second, 270 feet per second, somewhere in around there, you really don't need to worry about getting that extra 30 feet per second out of your band set. You really don't. If they're going to be good for hunting, they're going to be great for target shooting. You don't have to worry about it. But if you're going to max out your bands, you are going to lose your bands. Your bands are not going to last long. Hey, what's up, Long John? Said flat bands were illegal. I don't know. Sounds like he's making shit up there. I would find it very hard to believe that flat bands were illegal, but tubes are legal. I don't know. Uh, I've had some slingshots with tubes that can go pretty damn fast too. I don't see what the big deal is. Sounds crazy. Take care, Chris. Thanks for stopping in, bro. Yeah, for sure. I guess Matthew, you're shooting 399 feet per second. I'm guessing that you're shooting long draw. If you're shooting short draw, you're going to need to teach me your magic. For target shooting, I'm an 8 millimeter kind of guy, and when the hunting happens, I'm going to be using 9.5. I think it's a good all round ammo, and I tend to be more accurate with the 9.5 than I do with the 11 mil steel. And I guess if we're talking about hunting, shot placement is key, is king to everything. Speed, whatever, how powerful your bands are, as long as you're putting that shot where you want it to go, I think you're bang on. So for me, it'll be 9.5 for that. I don't know. Have you actually gone to look at the laws to make sure that what this cop has told you was correct? Because just to be honest, I mean sometimes they blow smoke up your ass to get to do what they feel like they should be the law. So you need to know your laws because they don't know them all either. I would check for it and see what the deal is, uh, and find out what the deal is. I mean, if they see something from you, and I imagine they would have to give you some kind of receipt for it. They can't just take it and say, "Hey, I took it," and that's it. Graham Whalen, slingshots are unrestricted in Canada, but not legal for hunting. They are legal for hunting in Ontario. You can hunt with slingshots in Ontario. I've looked into it, and yes, you are allowed. Hey, how's it going, brother? 61 inch, holy smokes. Nope, absolutely. Yeah, you're right. You're not allowed in all national parks. All parks, from what I understand, you're not allowed hunting. Do I ever use sticker bands like 0.8 or 1 millimeter? 1 millimeter, no. I bought those one time before, and they were just stupid. The draw weight on them was extremely heavy. It was comparable to my 40-pound bow. So I ditched them. They were GZK black that I had, and I didn't like them. But I have 0.8 in 100%, and I have 0.8 in Celtic Caddies. I got 0.8 in Great White, and I got 0.85 in Shishu, and all of them are pretty nice. Yeah, actually, Graham, I plan on doing some videos this spring once it happens. I was gonna do it actually this earlier this year to catch the tail end of the rabbit season. Had all my paperwork and everything ready to go, but ethically, I couldn't do it with my vision the way it is, so I pulled the plug on that for this year. I was actually going to have my first slingshot hunting video with the HGH from Catapult from Celtic Cat, not Celtic Cat either. Caddyshack Catapults was the plan, but it all fell apart. So once the eyes are fixed, the hunting videos will start either with a bow or a slingshot, but I'll probably do both. Yeah, I'll be in Canada Day weekend. Me and a couple of my buddies. I don't know if you guys have seen any of my overnighter videos. I had my buddy Jesse with me. Me and a couple of other guys. We're going to be going on a canoe camping trip in Algonquin Park. We're going to be doing like 58 or 53 kilometers. I can't remember right now. Through the Petawawa River. I plan on videotaping the whole thing. If you guys want to see the trip, but we're going to be doing some serious fishing, some wild camping, some cooking. It's going to be a great time, and hopefully we'll get to run a couple of rapids too, and I don't lose my camera. We'll see. What do I think about GZK 0.62 for 8mm steel? It's probably a little much. This steel, the point 0.5 for 8mm steel is the second fastest band I've ever tested. Was GZK Green 0.5, and I got crazy speed out of them. My only issue with GZK Green is I find they've changed the recipe a couple of times, and I've had one band set that shot super fast and had a stretch of 5 times, and I had another one that was 6 times, and batch to batch it seems to be changing, so I had to pull the plug on GZK Green. Although the orange, still one of my favorite bands. Yeah, Long John. I got a week to go, buddy. It's a week to go, and then I get these things fixed, and then it's problem solved. It's just horrible. I'm telling you, I'm out there shooting at flippers that are 8 centimeters when before all this started happening, I was shooting at 2.5 centimeters, and I was just destroying them 7, 8 on 10, and now I'm having a hard time hitting a soda can from 10 yards away. Once I get it zoned in, I'm usually pretty good. If it's too bright outside, forget it. If it's too dark outside, forget it. It sucks. But I want to get back on track and shoot to my potential because I'm not doing it right now, and it's driving me nuts. Thanks, brother. So how was your surgery? Everything went well. You're feeling good now. You're seeing great. Back on track. Yeah, the sun doesn't help, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm 46 years old, right? So I'm sure that a lot of this issue that I have with my eyes now, it's cause of doing a bunch of welding and fabricating and all that stuff, cutting stuff with a torch, never ever wearing glasses properly. Like even with torch work, I did a lot of this stuff. I used to have to put tack welds on the 100 something tubes. We used to have to tack weld them before we can cut them on our saws, and I used to just close my eyes and zap it. But I caught a lot of flashes, and anyway, a lot of it's for me just being a dumbass. I'm sure of it, and all the time I spend outside fishing and all that stuff out on the water with no sunglasses. I've only started wearing sunglasses recently, so a lot of that is my problem. I think I've caused damage to my eyes. I think that's the issue. Hey Matthew, shoot me a message on Facebook. We'll talk later. DM. At least the color anyway. I was saying basically in black and white. Yeah, that's pretty much me too. Like basically I'm looking like through like a frosted window right now. Everything is kind of like extremely blurry and kind of like I don't know, like white. And when the sun hits it, it's a total mess. Yep, cataract surgery is coming up in a week. Not this Monday, but the Monday after. Yep. Matthew, I'm with Jordan on this one. I would definitely swing by the courthouse and say, "Yo, give it back," because I'm pretty sure I'd be very surprised if that was actually banned or illegal. Flat bans, crazy. Yeah, man. Legally blind and dominant eye. I still seem to be shooting pretty decent with my right eye, which is my shooting eye, but it's the one that I can't see a damn thing through. Like I can't read any of this with my right eye. Sometimes I even have to close it just to be able to read properly because my vision starts bouncing back and forth and makes me feel sick. But all right, Matthew, what I'll do is when you post your email, I'll take a picture of it, then you can delete it right away, and I'll shoot you a message later on tonight. Yeah, that's the only thing that was keeping me from picking that Axiom X up. I was looking at the price and I was kind of like, man, I could talk to Andrew over at Prime Port Catapults and he can make me whatever I want for pretty much the same price. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one for the Axiom X for me. Um, all the moving parts on there kind of make me nervous a little bit. I mean, yeah, you can adjust everything, but I think pretty much once I get it to where I like it, I'm just going to Loctite everything in and just leave it there. So being able to make it like a transformer, I don't know if it's really worth it or not. I came this close to buying one though. I went over to I got some YouTube money in. I went over to the website and I was going to buy one, but they were all sold out. So yeah, it's all sold out. What's everybody else shooting here today? Zach Noddy from Haggerty Slings. No, never seen that. I have the HMH 90 from him, but not the Zach 90. I've never seen that one before. Yeah, I was trying to see your email, Matthew, pop up, but it doesn't seem to pop up. I don't know. I think I'll probably eventually end up with one of those. They're pretty cool, but I don't know, very pricey for me here at 120 bucks. I'm looking at around $200 shipped to my house. Kind of expensive for 200 bucks. I don't know. There's a lot of options that are out there for that price. So I don't know. Unless I can get one at a good deal or a trade, I might have to pass on that one. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, Chucking Steel. I should have when you told me about the raffle, I should have got in on that, but I didn't. My bad. But I'm glad you wound up with it anyway. Yeah, Riley, he won it in a raffle. 10 bones. That's it. Yeah, $10 is pretty much worth it. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm with Chuck and Steel on that one too. The Axiom Ocularis. I'm not really big on the plugs. The only way I shoot that frame is in butterfly. For me, I just don't like the round tips. I find the reference point is actually not on the fork. So where it has the round bit, it has like a little cutout. I'm usually like a few millimeters aiming off of that cutout, which is I don't know. I much prefer shooting off of a square end of a fork frame, kind of like this one, where I can really zoom in on a really tiny little spot on my target. You know that saying, aim small, miss small? Well, with the Ocularis, I always have to aim bigger, and that's what I don't like about it. Yeah, that would have been cool if they would have done that. Actually, putting a round hole for plugs in a square tip. That would have worked out fine. Yeah, we got a couple of more days left before fishing season opens up again. It's going to be great. Get my catfishing going. Once the catfish start coming into bed for the to bed, we're going to be doing some catfishing this year. Got a really good spot and catch some really nice size channel cats. Bobber is sweet. Looks pretty tall. Hmm. Did anybody ever see the relation between your anchor point and your fork length, like how far it is away from your hand? I find some frames when I set them up, for some reason I can get better lineup from my anchor point to the fork tips, depending on the length of them. Some of them they tend to be a little bit short, and when I line up my shot, it tends to go a little bit to the left, depending on the fork tips. Does anybody have a preference to how long or how short the forks are? And does it mess up with your anchor point at all? Curious. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely the best way. Unfortunately for me, I'm constantly bringing you guys new stuff, so the reviews of different frames are going to come in and out. It is what it is. But definitely, you're right. If you really want to work on your accuracy, stick to one frame. Find the one that shoots the most natural. Stick to one frame, and you'll be a sharpshooter in no time. Hey, the heretic's here. How you doing, bro? Yeah, the Eagle's a pretty chunky frame. It's got some nice weight to it. So does the HGH. Both of them are really nice. Um, some of the lighter weight frames you may have a little. You may find if you're shooting heavy bands, you may find they have a little bit of a recoil to them, and it may shift in your hand a little bit. But the heavier frames is not an issue for the recoil, but the man, it's tough carrying those things around all the time. I got some new slingshot news if you're interested. Prime Fork is coming out with the Cygnus, I think it's called. I think that's what it's called. Let me find out here. I'll be doing a review on that one very soon. It's in the mail and on the way. Let me see here. Cygnus, I think he called it. It's named after a star. It's a really nice looking frame. You want a peek? I'll give you a peek. Here. I don't know if you can see it there. It's not coming through. Hold on a second. Let's turn that down a little bit. There you go. That's what I got coming in the mail, guys. The Cygnus from Prime Fork. It's going to be a beauty of a slingshot. Nice and new design, and it's going to be really, really nice. Yeah, Tim, I agree, buddy. It is hard to stick with one frame. I have about 4 or 5, maybe 6 that I really, really like shooting, and some other ones I shoot from time to time. But yeah, I know. I'm really lucky to be able to get this one here. I can't wait to do some shooting with it. It's sweet. The clip versions are gonna be the custom, and I think the standard's gonna come with wrap and tuck. But either way, you're getting a great frame. Yeah. Back to the shooting different frames. And all slingshot enthusiasts, like all of us, we want to try out new stuff, get our shots in, have some fun. All of this is all part of it. Yeah, we shoot great with some frames, but there's some of the other ones that we buy just for fun. And we just want to shoot them and have different options from time to time. But let me tell you, there's like a small group of frames that I will never ever get rid of. And let me tell you, when I stick to these frames, I shoot like a champ, and it doesn't really matter. I could be having a bad day with another frame. I pick up some of these ones, and it's just like, man, it's all like Donkey Kong. Next week, bro. Next week. Yeah, that's it. You can't buy them all in one day. That's for sure. Man, we really gotta figure out this live thing. Anyone have any experience with frames from Liquid Bullet? I've never even heard of them. Huh. Liquid Bullet, he says. Oh, nice. Are you going to be doing these reviews on these Chucking Steel? Fork Shooter and Jordan, both of them awesome dudes, man. No problem, Matthew. I'll give you a shout out later. Oh, nice. Oh, Hunter too. I missed that. Hunter's an awesome dude. That's the pickle fork you were talking about, Chucking Steel? think I got more on my watch later. I'll have to check that out later. Slingshot Sniper. Nope, never heard of him. I'll have to check him out. It's actually cool that how much this sport's growing now. There's a lot of people getting back into it. I know out here in Canada, we don't really see that many people, or I don't know many people actually. The only guy I've ever spoken to, besides Island Made Catapults and Izzy, are the only two guys I know of in Canada that shoot that are reasonably close to me, which is kind of crazy. Oh, really cool. How many of you guys actually have people that you go out and shoot with on a regular basis? Are you guys like me pretty much? You're like the only guy, or do you have other people that you shoot with? I'm in East Canada. I'm in well, pretty close to Montreal. Yeah, it's rough being a solo shooter all the time. It would be great to if I would have picked up picked up some good tips from somebody just starting out. Yeah, it would have been good if I would have been able to to learn from somebody else, a veteran shooter of some kind. But basically, all I've done is take what I knew from archery and applied it to slingshots, and that's it. Here I am. That's it. All my glory. Tobysaurus Rex. How's it going, bro? Yeah, I've been down to. It took me about 6 hours to get down to Maine when I went there. It was really nice. Spent some time in Old Orchard Beach and York Beach. Had a great time in Maine. Really like that. Really like that state. Oh, that's cool, Greg. I hope those some of those vids have helped you out. Basically, as I'm figuring things out and I find a way to actually uh, put them into a video so it actually makes sense, I'm going to be keep doing it. But that's pretty much it, man. I'm glad that it's helping out some people. Thanks, Long John. Appreciate it, man. I'm gonna keep trying to bring some things out there. I got a few more ideas for the quick tips playlist. I'm gonna be putting that out pretty soon to help people work through issues. You know, sometimes you get an issue where all of a sudden you're hooking to the left or something's happening. Just ways to help people figure these things out in a methodical manner, so you're not wasting a lot of time trying to figure out why you're hooking to the left and changing too many things and creating bad habits. So I'm gonna do that video pretty soon. Yeah, but the hand slap thing is a very simple thing to cure. It just means that you're overpowering your bands. That's all they got to do is just drop down in size or use a heavier projectile. That's all. Problem solved with hand slaps. Hand slaps the easiest thing to fix. It's funny, Chucking Steel, that you're saying that. There was a while back where I was looking at videos from Gamekeeper John, and he was talking about how you should hold a pouch and all this stuff. And him too, he was saying the same thing. He's like, I hold in front of the ball. He does everything wrong, and he's one of the best guys out there. So really, it comes down to consistency. If you can consistently do the things wrong, but get a good result out of it, keep doing it. Uh, maybe the issues with the tubes, are they using loop tubes or are they doing straight tubes? Hmm. Maybe it's just the clay is too light. If you threw an 8mm steel in there, it would be no problem, I bet. Hey Simon, you're in the UK though, aren't you? You've got a lot of people. You've got a lot of people that shoot slingshots out there. Over here in Canada, there was like I almost don't know anybody. Anything new with bands? I don't know if anything else out there right now is new. Um, I know Falcon's making some waves a little bit. I did a test on a couple of Falcon bands. I found them a little bit slow, but the draw on them is absolutely exceptional. Really, really nice draw on them. I don't know of anything else that's out there right now. As far as I'm concerned, Sniper Sling has got my vote for the best bands on the market right now. Oh, nice. I'd be interested to hear what price Precise has got. I think Precise is made by Dankong, though. I think, hey, isn't that one of their brands? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. 750 feet per second bands. Yeah, Chuck and Steel. I'm with you 100%, buddy. Sniper Sling, 100%. Best bands on the market right now, by far. Yeah, draw weight with the draw weight with the speeds you're getting from both of those bands, absolutely fantastic. Ooh, man, we've been at it for 2 hours already. All right, we're gonna have to figure this out. Well, you know what, Tim? I've actually whenever I used to shoot my bow, my recurve, I shoot completely instinctively. I don't aim, do nothing. I started off in the beginning string walking, which is kind of like aiming, using the arrow to aim. But I ended up just I don't know. It's kind of a completely instinctive. I just kind of look at where I want to shoot, and the arrow was landing there. Um, now that I got a compound, though, that's a different story. Maybe it's possible to shoot like that. I don't know, but to be honest, I haven't even put one shot through the thing yet. I have my old compound bow, but it was a bit too small for me, so it wasn't a good fit. But slingshots, I'm an aimer. I got my anchor point and I use my reference point, and as long as I could see it, I could pretty much hit it. So we'll see how it goes. Fork shooter, I agree, bro. Yeah, we're gonna have to work this out and get this all solved up. So next time we'll have Chucking Steel and I, both of us will be there rocking out, and maybe we can even get a person in here to interview for you guys and make this like a podcast. I think that would be freaking awesome. That's a Chucking Steel's idea, and I think he was spot on with that one. All right, folks. What do you say we wrap this one up, and we'll be back again maybe next week. Chuck and Steel, what do you think? Hopefully, we'll have all of our ducks in a row, and this will be figured out. Cool. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Next one will be next weekend if everything works out. Hope you guys will enjoy it. You take care, Matthew. Time to go eat. I'm with you, Tim. It's time to go eat. Supper time. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks a lot for stopping in, spending some time with us. Hopefully next week we'll all grab ourselves a nice pop. We'll do some chatting, and we'll have some more people on the screen here. You won't have to. You have another ugly face to look at instead of mine. That's it. All right. You guys take care. Get on practice. Stay safe. Be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. I love you guys. You're freaking awesome. Take it easy.